being the size of business that we are at a farmer's market, we still have that freedom to be able to stop making something or try something new and make it and make people happy.
Right. That's the whole idea, right?
Yeah.
It should surprise people. And it's fun doing a behind the scenes reveal because there's supposed to be a lot of magic. It's not supposed to be completely understood, and I think it's been like magic for us too. I don't think we really understand it either.
The magic behind Go-To Chocolate began with Michael and Thalia Hohenthal back in 2005. Every piece they make reflects the heart and art of true artisan chocolate.
So I'm Michael Hohenthal, and this is my wife, Thalia Hohenthal.
Hello.
And we are at Go-To Chocolate. We're in San Carlos. We've been at this location for 16 years, I think. And this is our factory location where we make all of our products to sell at, right now, online and at a local farmers market, Pacific Coast Farmers Market Association, College of San Mateo Market.
Despite his years of experience now, Michael didn't originally plan to become a chocolate maker. But the beauty of the process and the joy it brings quickly pulled him in.
Thalia was asked if she wanted to become a business partner with a local candy maker, in which she replied, "Ha ha ha, no. Well, let me see if my husband's interested in helping you out." So I went on my days off during the busy time of the year, which for candy makers and chocolatiers is December. And after 3 days, I was like, this is really cool. It's like a wonderful mix of art and science, and I just really fell in love with it and wanted to do it. So about a year later, I started businesses in 2005. Basically, I was making things off of a homemade marble slab table that was in our front room, and just making some products there to see if it was possible for me to sell things, and it just kind of went from there. I got some training, went to some classes, and just learned a lot in conjunction with being basically an apprentice at the same candy company. I learned a lot from them. I learned from somebody that learned from people that were making candy,
100 years ago.
100 years ago. I upped the game with the ingredients and how they were used. And we're still making some of the products that I made formulas for 16 years ago.
My schooling was to be a food scientist, and so I applied that happily in the chocolate industry for over 45 years. It made it a nice sort of landing space for Michael after having many different jobs. So chocolate was a great place for him to land, and it made a place for us to have a shared interest, which has been fantastic.
I perfected my caramel recipe, and there's so many things that you're not supposed to do. Confectionery is very precise. It's very punitive if you cook something too long or cook it under temperature or over temperature. These things are very detrimental to your final product. Much like baking seems to me to be more of a scientific thing, but you really have to have a handle on the food science that goes into it. So one of the things that I love about working with Thalia is she does have this huge knowledge base. I learned well from the people that I learned from, and I have a lot of experience. But every once in a while, I'll think of a new thing. So then I would say, what do you think about that? She would come back with 1 or 2 things for me to try. Next thing I know, first thing, didn't work. Second thing, oh, that worked. But what's important to realize, this give and take, it all happened before
you ever made one piece.
It's like, we were able to communicate and just like, well, what if I do that? And then this is going to happen.
And I would tell Michael, can you just make it and see how it goes? He goes, no, I'm going to keep asking you because I know you're going to tell me.
Over the years, that's just like one of my favorite parts about my relationship, not only as husband and wife, but just as, we get to bounce things off each other. And it's created some really wonderful things over the years.
That partnership soon led to a new adventure, the farmers market. They had no idea how it would go, but decided to take the leap at a small market in Redwood City.
Thalia and our daughter came with us, and we've been making chocolate, and we didn't know how much we were going to sell, if any. We didn't know if we were what to bring or how to package it. And we show up, and I think we sold out pretty rapidly. And to the tune of, I think we made like $100 or $150, and we were like, we made $150. We made $150. 3 of us, 4 hours.
Working all day, working all week.
All this stuff. But it was promising. It was hope, gave us the idea that we could actually do it.
What I love about it, which was my biggest intimidation in the beginning, was, oh my gosh, all these people. And it turns out that people who go to the farmers market have self-selected for, number one, ambitious. They get up on a Saturday morning and they go outside no matter what the weather is, and they want nothing but quality. So I didn't realize that we were entering into a whole community of people that we wanted to know. It was people who raised our standards. It was people who pushed us to do more. And they would say, well, don't you have this? And don't you, can you make that? I've seen this, or I heard that. And it's been, a little question here and there, but a conversation with our community.
All right. Well, and also being the size of business that we are at a farmer's market, when people say, can't you do this or won't you do that? Sure, you can try. But we still have that freedom to be able to stop making something or try something new and make it and make people happy.
Right. That's the whole idea, right? Yeah. It should surprise people. And it's fun doing a behind the scenes reveal because there's supposed to be a lot of magic.
We get to think with our hearts. Make it with our hands, and boom, they get to eat this stuff, and the reaction. Those things are so important to us.
And we get pictures from Korea, we get pictures from Switzerland, we get high praise from Paris, but none of that would be possible if it weren't for our solid Bay Area customers.
Well, one of our longer term customers, I just let her try this as a sample. And then she shared with me that when she was a little girl, that the only time she got to spend with her dad was when on the weekends they would go to a little ice cream shop, and she and her dad would get pineapple ice cream. And since no one else liked the pineapple ice cream, she would sit on the steps in front of this ice cream place and share ice cream and that moment with her dad. She started crying, and she said that he had passed away that week. And the timing was such that she got to eat this thing right then. It was so cool. This company doesn't make a lot of money, but that's the wealth. That's the wealth. To get those stories and just be part of this community, that's just awesome. I'm sorry.
That sense of connection is what makes Go-To Chocolate so special. When you shop local with makers like Michael and Thalia, it's more than a purchase. It's an invitation to join a community where craft, care, and connection come together.